Feed the neighborhood with a tailgate-ready Big Bow Box. It's bow time.
One flyer obtained by the Breeze reinforced the gender binary system, opposed preferred pronouns, and encouraged suppression of any LGBTQ+ lifestyle.
It's irritating to have someone call into question your existence, your being.
As an openly queer professor, Kristen Kelly has spearheaded the movement against the anti-LGBTQ+ rhetoric. Kelly, along with many unnamed faculty members, were disappointed in the lack of transparency from the university and wrote a letter to the president and provost. She then received a reply that she said fell short of the message they were trying to send, so they decided to make the petition public. After 500 signatures from students and staff, Kelly knew they weren't alone.
We're adults and we pay to go to this school, and the fact that we're not being informed about what's going on, I feel like that's just not right.
Kelly gave hard copies of the signatures to the university. Then she was met with another email, one that she calls a cold response. The email was from JMU Police Chief Anthony Matos and Malika Carter-Hoyt, Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. The email was meant to address the flyers and clear up any misinformation. It said, quote, "At this point, JMU PD is not aware of any crime that has been committed, and there has not been a defensible legal basis to issue a criminal no trespass order for public spaces."
With lack of direct communication from our leaders, we are left to talk to one another, which is typically what humans do in crisis. You communicate, you reach out for connection. So as we're reaching out for connection, we are trying to piece together what's going on because there isn't a central response.
These offensive things affect people and affect JMU students. And I'm one of them for sure. And I know a lot of people that are, fearful, hurt, feel disregarded.
Vice President for Student Affairs Tim Miller sent out an email addressing the divisive messages. The email acknowledged the flyers can make students feel unsafe and gave them resources for support. Prior to Miller's message, no official communication had been sent to students. In an email sent to the Breeze, Mary Hope Vass, Executive Director of Communications and University spokesperson, said JMU will share information with students as necessary, and they have seen no threat of safety to students.
It would be really powerful for students to be addressed with respect to the way that they're feeling and experiencing this.
Despite these instances, both Kelly and O are continuing to push for change.
I want them to affirm that I belong at JMU as a student, especially as a queer person of color that goes here.
I would love to see JMU, particularly through the Faculty Senate, really address policy around how JMU can lead with the values that we do claim to hold so deeply.
While this has not happened yet, people like Kelly are stepping up to bring the community together to have the tough conversations about these flyers and anti-LGBTQ+ language in general. For Breeze TV in Harrisonburg, I'm Zoe Mowery.